It's been good. Obviously, I came from Denver with Drew, and getting to play with Gino also has been really good. So I've been excited to see both of them doing some good things here in OTAs and battling it out. So it's been really good.
How do you see Drew sort of approaching this opportunity here?
I think he's approaching it as a chance for him to do something big. He's got an opportunity. Coach Carroll has said that they're competing for the job. So I think he's taking that aspect of competing and trying to win the job. And as is Gino, they're both giving it their best foot forward each and every day. So it's really good to see.
John mentioned after the trade that maybe a fresh start could be good for him. He's had some ups and downs in Denver, different coordinators and all that. Do you see that from him, that this kind of new beginning could be good for him?
Yeah, I think so. I think some stability could be really good for him. Obviously, like you said, he's been through a couple different coordinators. And he's had some turbulence along the way. Having to learn multiple different offenses, things like that, it could get tough. So I think stability and a fresh start could definitely be good for him, and I think he's taking advantage of that. Since we've been here. So.
Having not been around Gino, what stood out about him?
Not being around Gino before, I think first thing coming in, I noticed that he's a leader. You could tell that he's a guy that's been in the league for a long time, very smart. Likes to communicate with guys, whether it be on the field, in the locker room. Just likes talking to guys and getting to know you. So, I feel like the whole team has welcomed me with open arms, including Gino, and that's been something that's been really cool to be a part of.
Drew, how do you feel like the coaching style and the way that they coach, how do you feel like that fits in here?
I think something that's pretty cool about that is like our offense and our coaching staff is very like attention to details is huge. And being that, you have to memorize a lot about the game and know the ins and outs of the game. And I think that's helping him tremendously, just like being on top of it. The coaches I'm not forcing them, but just making everybody be on top of it and pay attention to the details. And I think that's something that's huge for Drew, including me coming into this offense. Definitely, a lot of verbiage and stuff, but it's helped me a lot and helped me like kind of have a bigger knowledge and understanding of the game. So.
What stands out to you about the offense and the scheme you're coming into?
Honestly, I like now. Granted, this is from just like a month coming in, but I like the way they use the tight ends. I like the way we get passing concepts down the field. The run game, obviously, it's going to be all built off the run game, which is a huge part of the game, and obviously the play action is going to be huge. So it's a very balanced offense, which I like, and it's very favorable to the tight end, so it's nice.
Mentioned after the trade went through the first time we talked to him that this offense he thought was going to be similar to what you guys played in your rookie season.
Mm-hmm.
Are you seeing that? And in terms of complexity, is this on a different level than the offenses you've played in before?
Definitely more complex, which is a good thing, like I touched on before. A lot more ways to move around, a lot more ways to get guys open, which is really cool to see. And I definitely think it's very similar to the offense we've been in before. I see hints of 49ers, hints of Rams, hints of different teams in there that Coach Waldron has kind of made it into his own and made it something that's really cool to be a part of. So I'm excited to be in this offense. I think I can do some good things in it, and we'll see what happens. So.
What's that first game going to be like for you going up against your former team?
It's going to be great. I'm excited for it. I love all those guys, playing against all those guys on the defense, but I'm going to be trying to have a big game. That's going to be something that's going to be huge. And, emotion aside out of it, I want to win. It doesn't matter who we lined up against week one. We want to win that game, but it's definitely going to be cool to play against my old friends. So.
How does Drew feel about it?
I don't know. I haven't talked to him about it, but I'm sure he's just as excited, at the opportunity to, show what he's made of. And obviously we'll see what happens at the QB position going into the season. But like I said before, they're competing for that, and I'm sure he's chomping at the bit to get that opportunity.
Noah, you mentioned how this offense features the tight end position a little bit. You've seen the way George Kittle's played with San Francisco, how Higbee and Gerald Everett have been with the Rams and so forth. Mm-hmm. Now being in it for a little bit, do you kind of understand why they've had their success in this scheme and where it comes from and how it features the tight ends, understanding it a little bit more?
Yeah, no, definitely. I can definitely see it. Like I was saying before, it's definitely an offense that's favorable to the tight end, making life a little bit easier, making sure you know where you fit conceptually, and like I said, being able to move around within the offense. that's where it kind of gets a little bit, touchy. Is like you have to know what you're doing, right? You have to know the conceptually of what's going on. But once you get that down, the options are endless of what you can do, which is exactly what I want to be in. So.
What did it tell you about the Seahawks, Noah, that they picked up your option, guaranteed your next year before you've even arrived and played?
Yeah, no, I was excited about it. Obviously, that was a huge testament. It kind of showed their faith in me. I hadn't. The only time I saw him was when I came in for my physical, but that was really cool to be a part of, and getting a call from Schneider and just kind of talking about the plans and stuff. It was something that was really cool and I'll cherish for sure. So.
If you could share it, how did they tell you?
Yeah, I just got a call from him, and he was just informing me that they were going to pick it up. I'm not gonna go in detail about the whole conversation, but it was a good call, man. He was just showing his faith in me, showing that they believe in me and they want me here. So that was definitely a really good feeling.